everyone's laughing at him. The whole world is laughing, except for the fake news back there that try to pretend he did a good job because they're fake and dishonest.
Came to the rescue, securing this 2-1 victory, and perhaps giving a bit of faith and confidence back to fans who were Bellingham's brilliant, and Clinical came to the rescue, securing this 2-1 victory.
North Carolina, we all love North Carolina. So we have a country that's in trouble.
To question this team.
We're going to end the mandate on electric one day. They want to make more boats too. I went to a boat company in South Carolina. I said, how is it? He said, it's a problem, sir. They want us to make all electric boats. These are boats that are from 16 to 35 or so feet. Fishing boats, leisure boats. Beautiful company in South Carolina. Beautiful. Guy's been doing it for 50 years. He sells hundreds of boats every couple of months. I mean, really fantastic guy. And they use the Mercury engines and different engines in the back. They want to take that out. They want to make it all electric. He said the problem is the boat is so heavy it can't float. I said that sounds like a problem. He said also it can't go fast because of the weight. And they want to now have a 50-mile or 70-mile radius. You have to go out 70 miles before you can really start the boat up. And you go out at 2 knots. That's essentially almost like 2 miles an hour.
This lady in this picture had a lock-in hat. I think it's safe to say they're pretty happy. It was so intense, and I was like, is it coming home, Chad? It almost seemed like we weren't going to make it for ages. What was the point for you when things really shifted?
Bellingham is amazing. He's our hero. We love him so much. Jude, keep doing what you're doing. We're going to make it to the final. It's coming home, baby.
I think he's a Bellingham fan. Look, we've got pizza, all the refreshments happening here, because this is kind of the post-match cool-down period for the fans, if you like. It almost seemed like we weren't going to make it for ages. What was the point for you saying? And how about you? I mean, this is
Bellingham is amazing. He's our hero. We love him so much.
What do you see next happening for
keep doing what you're
England?
doing. We're going to make it to the final. It's coming home, baby.
I think he's a Bellingham fan. We've got pizza, all the refreshments happening here, because this is kind of the post-match cool-down period for the fans, if you like. It's got a good pizza, he said. And how about you? I mean, it's been very, very tense. It almost seemed like we weren't going to make it. Hopefully England have similar successes for England. They face Switzerland. Trying to make my way over the bench, but look, very happy England fans. We'll have to see what happens next.
I think it's going to look quite similar next game as well. But I think they had the quality in the team.
Nigel Farage has told Sky News he will not join the Conservatives after the election. And in his words, wants nothing to do with them. He also rejected allegations of racism within his own party after a Reform UK campaigner used a racial slur to describe Rishi Sunak. Our political editor, Beth Rigby,
very happy England fans. We'll have to see what happens next.
Reform a political home that's proving popular.
Nigel
Thousands
Farage has
gathered in Birmingham for a mass rally
to
hear from the man they hope can make Britain great again.
He also rejected allegations of
Trumpian
racism
slogan, and
within
this
his own
a
party
US-style
after a
gathering.
UK campaigner used a racial slur to describe
Nigel
Rishi Sunak.
Farage exploding onto the stage.
Nigel Farage might be controversial, but he has made Reform a real contender.
Thousands gathered in Birmingham for a mass rally to hear from the man they hope
for the first time ever with an even bigger voice
a Trumpian slogan, and this a US-style gathering. Nigel Farage exploding onto the stage.
To the thinking man and thinking woman's alternative
might be controversial,
but
he has made
over the course of the next few years,
in this
as we're going to
campaign,
be
and in just 5 days' time, he could become an MP for the first time ever with an even bigger voice in national life, and this time with a Democratic mandate.
The Conservative Party will be in opposition, but they won't be the opposition, because they disagree with each other on alternative to Glastonbury.
Many former Conservative voters in this room agree. What did you make of Nigel up there?
The leading voice of opposition, and I say that because the Conservative Party will be in opposition, but they won't be the opposition, because they disagree with each other on virtually everything.
Many former Conservative voters in this room agree. What did you make of Nigel up there?
Fabulous.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
honest, straightforward.
That's
yeah,
it.
Brilliant.
It's not just his charisma, it's the words he says, it's the substance behind the words he says. Yeah. It's not just a blanket approach.
Do you think they're going to do well in the election?
I think there's a lot of silent people who maybe are frightened to come out and say they're going to vote reform, and I think there's going to be a shock to the system.
This leader looking to take lumps out of the Tories this week and beyond. You have said that you would like to
voters, they've no interest in the truth. For them, it's all a game.
So to be
about
clear,
being
Nigel,
in power.
you would
no interest.
You would rule out.
Yes.
You would rule it out joining the Conservative Party.
Yeah, this is a new political movement.
That was a yes, wasn't it?
I want nothing to do with them.
But homophobic language from Reform's event organiser George Jones clouding this campaign. Were you angry with George when you heard he'd said that?
Well, I was very angry. Of course I was. Furious.
Why were you furious?
The football was on. He was downwind of a few drinks. We can all say silly things when we're a bit half-cut. We all know that.
I don't know. I mean, do people say things like that when they're drunk?
Oh, people say all sorts of things when they're drunk.
Do they?
And often they don't even remember it the next day. But it was awful.
For this Reform candidate, it was all too much. Liam Booth Isherwood today suspended his campaign in Erewash to back the Tory candidate.
Thank you!
Nigel Farage thinks he's on track now to make real political progress. The celebrations could be about to get much bigger. Whatever the fireworks of the campaign, this leader unbowed. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Birmingham.
And you can view the full list of candidates standing in their Rush constituency here. Exit polls suggest the far right has a strong lead in France's parliamentary elections after the first round of voting. The National Rally Group of Marine Le Pen and Jordan Bardella has a lead of 33% of the popular vote. The left-wing coalition, the New Popular Front, is in second place on 28.5% of the vote. And President Emmanuel Macron's Together for the Republic and current Prime Minister Gabriel Attal are in third on 22%. OK, well, let's bring in French political commentator Agnès Poirier. Good evening to you. Your thoughts on the initial figures that we're seeing this evening?
Well, the polls had been preparing us for the shock, but it's still a shock to see it. You know, you can't be half pregnant. And now we know that the hard right alliance led by Marine Le Pen and Jordan Bardella might get an absolute majority next week, but it's not certain.